Hi, welcome to Concepts Hub. In this video, we are going to discuss general awareness related questions. Let us start. Who was appointed as the Chief Executive Officer of Sansad Television? I'll give you the options and I'll give you 2 seconds to answer. And the answer is Ravi Kapoor. And the answer is Ravi Kapoor. Let me give some information related to Sansad Television. Sansad Television was formed in the month of March. It was formed in the month of March 2021 by merging Lok Sabha TV and Rajya Sabha TV. Next, Government of India has hiked the subsidy of DAP fertilizer by what percent? So the DAP stands for diammonium phosphate. So this question is important for those students who are preparing for NABARD and RRB exams, okay, or any agriculture related exams. Okay, I'll give you the options and I'll wait for 2 seconds to answer. And the answer is 140%. The government has hiked the subsidy of DAP fertilizer by 140 percentage. Let us discuss some more information related to this. The DAP contains, okay, P2O5, which is of 46%, okay, and nitrogen 18 percentage. For this, okay, the government has allocated 79,600 crore, okay, for fertilizer subsidy in the 2021 to 2022 budget. Okay, due to this subsidy, the government has to bear burden of around 14,775 crore rupees more because of this subsidy. And each bag, which is of 50 kg, okay, will have a subsidy of 1200 rupees. Okay, before it used to be 1700 and government used to pay the subsidy of 500 and the farmer used to get it for 200. Now due to the raw material cost, it has been, the price of the DAP has gone to 2400 and the government will pay the subsidy of 1200 rupees. So again the farmer will purchase it at a price of 1200, which was the before price. Okay, next. The Reserve Bank of India will transfer a surplus of dash crore to Government of India for the accounting period of 9 months. Okay, that is from July 2020 to March 2021 for a period of 9 months. Okay, I'll give you the options and I'll wait for 2 seconds to answer. And the answer is 99,122 crore. The RBI will transfer 99,122 crore, okay, which is surplus to the government of India. Next, who is the founder of Chipko movement or the Chipko Andolan? Chipko Andolan. I'll give you the options. And the answer is Sundarlal Bahuguna. The answer is Sundarlal Bahuguna. This question could be an important because Sundarlal Bahuguna passed away recently due to COVID. Okay, and the Chipko movement or the Chipko Andolan was started in the year 1973 in Uttarakhand. Okay, which is now is in Uttar Pradesh, that is UP. And Sundarlal Bahuguna is a recipient of, okay, Padma Vibhushan. Okay, he was awarded Padma Shri, but he refused it. This Chipko movement is to conserve forest. To conserve what? Forest. Forest conservation. Next, who was the title winner of Miss Universe 2020? Remember, the event was held in the year 2021, but it is for the year 2020. I'll give you the options. And the answer is Andrea Meza is the winner of the title. Andrea Meza is the winner of Miss Universe 2020 and she is from Mexico. Okay, and the runner up. So there is a possibility of asking this question also. The runner up of Miss Universe 2020 is Julia Garner. Okay, she is from Brazil. And for the year Miss Universe 2019, the winner is Zozibini Tunzi. She is from South Africa. South Africa. She is the winner. Okay, and the runner-up is Madison Anderson. Okay, next. Who has been appointed as the new Chief Justice of India or the 48th Chief Justice of India? 48th Chief Justice of India. I'll give you the options. And the answer is Justice Nutalapati Venkata Ramana is the 48th Chief Justice of India, has been appointed recently. Okay, and 47th Chief Justice is Justice Sharad Arvind Bobde. Okay, he is 47th Chief Justice of India. 48. Next, who has been appointed as the new Director of Central Bureau of Investigation? In the options. And the answer is Subodh Kumar Jaiswal is the new director of CBI and he is the IPS officer. He is the IPS officer of Maharashtra cadre. Okay, and this post is for a period of 2 years. The post is for a period of 2 years. Next, amphotericin B drug is used for the treatment of. Give you options. And the answer is black fungus or mucormycosis. And the answer is black fungus or mucormycosis. Who will be the new chief executive officer of Amazon? And the new chief executive officer of Amazon is Andy Jassy. Okay, he will be the new chief executive officer. Okay, and he'll take charge on 5th of July. 5th of July 2021. So he'll take the charge of CEO. Next. Who was awarded the 51st Dada Saheb Phalke Award for 2019? I'll give you the options. This Dada Saheb Phalke Award, okay, is awarded for for outstanding contribution, outstanding contribution to the growth and development of growth and development of Indian cinema. Indian cinema. Okay. For 2019, okay, it was awarded Rajnikant for 2019, and for 2018 it is Amitabh Bachchan. Okay, for 2018 it is Amitabh Bachchan, and for 2019 it is Rajnikant. For the first time, okay, for the first time it was awarded in the year 1969, and the recipient was Devika Rani. Devika Rani is the first person to receive Dada Saheb Phalke Award in the year 1969. Next, who has been awarded the International ENI Award 2020 for renewable energy research? Okay, these are the options. This International ENI Award is also known as Energy Frontier Award. Okay, this is also known as Energy Energy Frontier Award. Okay, it is considered as Nobel Prize. It is considered as Nobel Prize in energy research. Energy research. And the option is D. That is Professor C.N.R. Rao. He is also the recipient of Bharat Ratna. Bharat Ratna. Next. Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana was launched in which year? I'll give you the options. And this was launched on the 1st July 2015. So the answer is what? B, that is 2015. The the motto of Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana is हर खेत को पानी, हर खेत को पानी is the motto of Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana. Next, who has been elected as the president of Confederation of Indian Industry for 2021 to 2022? I'll give you the options. And the answer is T.V. Narendra. Okay, he was elected as the president of CII. Okay, so he is the CEO of Tata Steel Limited. Tata Steel Limited. And Pawan Munjal was elected as the vice president. Vice president. Next, acid present in the baking powder is. I'll give you the options. And the answer is tartaric acid. So option A is the right answer. Government of India has allocated dash crore for procuring vaccines in the Union Budget 2021 to 2022. I'll give you the options. And the answer is 35,000 crore. Okay, we'll move to next. Who won the Man Booker International Prize 2021? I'll give you the option. And the answer is David Diop. The answer is David Diop. And he is a French author. He is a French author for the book. Okay, at night. At night, all blood is black. At night, all blood is black. Okay, and the translator. Okay, and the name of the translator is Anna Moshchovakis. He is the translator. So the award will be shared equally among the author and the translator. Now is a translator. So both, remember both, book, author and the translator also. Which state has topped the first position in the third edition of Sustainable Development Index, which is released by Niti Aayog. Third edition. Okay. So the first edition was released in the year 2018. Okay, I'll give you the options. And this third edition was released with collaboration with the United Nations. So this could be also a possible question. So which state topped the first position? Okay, and the answer is Kerala. Okay, that Kerala topped the first position and with 75 points. Okay, and then Himachal Pradesh 74 and second position Himachal Pradesh and Tamil Nadu Tamil Nadu with 74 points and then Andhra Pradesh. So they both up at second position, first position, third position, Andhra Pradesh with 72 points. And whereas UTs, okay, Chandigarh, next Delhi and Puducherry. So next we'll see. And goal wise, okay, goal wise, top states and UTs. Goal one, that is no poverty, Tamil Nadu and Delhi. Goal two, that is zero hunger, which performed well, that is Kerala and Chandigarh. Good health and well-being, Gujarat and Delhi. Quality education, Kerala and Chandigarh. Gender equality, Chhattisgarh, Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Clean water and sanitation, Goa and Lakshadweep. Okay, just go through this chart. Okay, go through this chart. And reduced inequality, Meghalaya and Chandigarh. Life below water, Odisha. So climate action, Odisha, Andaman and Nicobar. Okay, please go to this chart. So there is a possibility of asking questions from this part. Next, who is the present vice chairman of Niti Aayog? Who is the present vice chairman of Niti Aayog? I'll give you the options. And the answer is Dr. Rajiv Kumar. He is the vice chairman and the chairman. Okay, chairman of Niti Aayog is Prime Minister. Okay, and Amitabh Kant is the CEO of Niti Aayog. So you all know this. Niti Aayog replaced Planning Commission. Next, who has been appointed as the chairman of National Human Rights Commission, that is NHRC? I'll give you the options. The chairman of NHRC is and the answer is Arun Kumar Mishra. Okay, Arun Kumar Mishra has been appointed as the chairman of NHRC. He is the eighth chairperson. He is the eighth chairperson or the chairman of NHRC. And the seventh chairman is Justice H.L. Dattu. He is the seventh. And this NHRC was formed in the year, okay, 12th October 1993. So this is the form. Next, which state has announced to conduct a digital survey of agriculture lands? This was recent in news. So Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka. And the answer is Telangana. So Telangana has announced to conduct digital survey of agriculture, and the same state also has launched Dharni portal. Okay, Dharani portal. The state has also launched Dharni portal. Okay, to enter land records. Okay, land records for land records. And the same state also launched Raitu Bandhu scheme. Okay, remember Dharni portal, Raitu Bandhu, okay, and digital survey. So this three belongs to which state? Telangana state. Next, under which section of Indian Penal Code sedition is defined? And the answer is 124A. This was recently in news many number of times. Okay, so under 124 section. Next, B16172 is also known as dash variant of COVID. This is a variant of COVID. And the answer is Delta variant. Next, NACH stands for. So it is related to banking. Okay, this NACH related to banking, and is also recently in news because it is going to available 24 into 7 from 1st of August. So I'll give you the options also. Just think. So this provides recurring payments. Okay, the service which is provided by NACH is recurring deposits. So recurring payments and direct subsidy transfer by the government and direct subsidy transfer by the government. This is a service provided by NACH. And NACH stands for National Automated Clearing House. National Automated Clearing House. So this is related to what? Banking. And this is also very important. So from 1st of August 2021, okay, it will be available all the days. Next, Arignar Anna Zoological Park or Vandalur Zoo, which was recently in news due to lioness death due to corona infection. Okay, it is located in which state? It is located in which state in India? I'll give you the options. So it is Vandalur Zoo is located in Tamil Nadu. It is located in Tamil Nadu. Next, who has been appointed as World Bank Education Advisor from India? Give you the options. And the answer is Ranjit Singh Desale. And the answer is Ranjit Singh Desale. Okay. For a period June 2021 to June 2024. Recently, the World Bank has launched, okay, World Bank, okay, has launched, okay, Coach project, okay, Coach project in March 2020. And Anjit Disale, okay, he is also the winner of Global Teacher Award in 2020. Next, SAGE project was launched by the Minister of Social Justice and Empowerment for Elderly Person. SAGE stands for. Okay, I'll give you the option. And the answer is Senior Care Aging Growth Engine. Senior Care Growth Engine. And SAGE will be a SAGE. Okay, will be a one stop access of elderly care products and services by credible startup. Okay, and the Union Minister of Social Justice and Empowerment. Yes, Sri Thawar Gehlot is the Minister of Social Justice and Empowerment. In India, the target of 20% ethanol blending in petrol is preponed to. So recently, okay, from 2030, okay, it was shifted to 2025 again. Okay, this has been shifted to 2023. So if you see the option where if 2023 was not there, then you can go for 2025, but if 2023 is there, go for 2023, because again 5 year it was preponed and again 2 years it was preponed. So here the option, okay, is 2023. Okay, before it was preponed to 2025, again 2 years, okay, they changed the target. Next, Government of India has identified how many sectors which can make good use of resource by recycling as announced by the Prime Minister on World Environment Day. I'll give you the options. And the answer is 11. Okay, identified 11 sectors. Next, which year has been declared as International Year of Millets? International Year of Millets by United Nations General Assembly. These are the options. National Year of Millet. Okay, the National Year of Millet was observed in the year 2018 by India. Okay, and the answer is which year has been declared international. Okay, whereas international is 2023. 2023 for National Year of Millet is 2018. Next, India aims to eliminate tuberculosis by which year? By which year? Give you the options. And the answer is 2025. Okay, India aims to eliminate TB by 2025. So World Tuberculosis Day is observed on. Okay, World Tuberculosis Day is observed on 24th of March. 24th of March, and the theme is and the theme for 2021. Okay, is the clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. Okay, next. Which IIT has developed Ambitag, India's first indigenous temperature data logger for cold chain management? I'll give you the options. And the answer is IIT Roopur, which is in Punjab. IIT Roopur, which is in Punjab. Okay, next. Which among the following is not a G7 group country? Okay, and the answer is China, because the G7 group countries are Canada, France, Germany, Italy, Japan, UK, and US. So this is also important because now it is UK is hosting 47th G7 summit. Next, performance grading index for states UTs is released by which union minister? And the answer is, I'll give the options. Education minister. So the states which performed well. Okay, Punjab, Chandigarh, okay, Tamil Nadu, which are in the top list of performance grading index. Okay, next. G7 group countries agreed to levy a minimum global corporate tax. To levy a global corporate tax of dash percentage. I'll give you the options. And the answer is 15 percentage. Next. Who has been appointed as the new chairman of World Health Organization, that is WHO, executive body during the 149th session? I'll give the options. And the answer is Dr. Patrick Emo. Okay, and he is from Kenya. So remember the country also. It is very important. Nowadays they are asking even the countries. Next. Which of the following statement is incorrect? As per recently RBI Monetary Policy Committee report. Okay, it is every 2 months. So we'll wait for 2 seconds. Which of the following statement is incorrect? Okay, remember the repo rate is 4%. Marginal standing facility is 4.25%, and bank rate is also 4.25%. So the option here is C, that is 4.50%. The reverse repo rate is 3.35%. And central bank also slashed, okay, the GDP forecast from 10.5% to 9.5%. RBA slashed, okay, GDP forecast from 10.5% to 9.5%. Next. What is the capital and currency of Dominican Republic? And the answer is D. That is Santo Domingo is the capital and peso is the currency of Dominican Republic. So the option is D. Next. Who has been appointed as the Chief Executive Officer of Reserve Bank Innovation Hub? I'll give you the options. And the answer is Rajesh Bansal. Okay. He is the Chief Executive Officer of Reserve Bank Innovation Hub, and he's the first person. He's the first person to be the CEO of RBI Innovation. Okay, next. Who is the author of book titled Elephant in the Room? These are the options. And the option is D. That is Kalki. She is the author of Elephant in the Room. Next. Who has been appointed as the new Election Commissioner of India? New Election Commissioner of India. We have Chief Election Commissioner and two election commissioners. Okay, and the Chief Election Commissioner is Sushil Chandra, and election commissioner is Rajiv Kumar and Anup Chandra Pandey. Anup Chandra Pandey. So the option is A here, that is Anup Chandra. He is the newly appointed Election Commissioner of India. World Bank has estimated India's growth rate in financial year 22 to dash. I'll give the options. So the World Bank has slashed the India's growth rate from 10.1% to 8.3%. So the option here is 8.3. That is C is the option. Next. Which of the following organization releases Global Economic Prospect Report? And the answer is World Bank. Okay, World Bank releases Global Economic Prospect Report. Next. Raimuna National Park is located in which district of India? And the answer is Kokrajhar, which is in Assam. Which is in Assam. And this is the sixth national park. This is the sixth national park in Assam. Next. Who has been elected as the president of 76th session of United Nations General Assembly? I use the options. And the answer is Abdullah Shahid. Okay. He is the foreign minister of Maldives. He is the foreign minister of Maldives. Abdullah Shahid is the foreign minister of Maldives. Remember this also. Foreign minister and Maldives also. Not only the name, they are asking the position of that particular person in the current affairs questions. Next. Which state has declared Dihing Patkai National Park as its seventh national park? Okay, I'll give the options. The answer is Assam. Recently, okay, Dihing, okay, Patkai Wildlife Sanctuary, okay, will be the seventh national park in Assam as declared by the government. And this is also known as, that is, Joypur Rainforest. Okay, next. Pake or Pakwai Tiger Reserve is located in which state? And the answer is Arunachal Pradesh. Arunachal Pradesh is the answer. Option A. Next. Who is the chairman and managing director of Bharat Biotech International Limited? So this is related to vaccine, Covaxin. Okay, is manufactured by Bharat Biotech International Limited. And the chairman and managing director of Bharat Biotech International Limited is Dr. Krishna Ella. Okay, and headquarters of Bharat Biotech International Limited is in Hyderabad, is in Telangana state. Next. Who has been appointed as the new Chief Executive Officer of HSBC India? And the answer is Hitendra Dev. And the answer is Hitendra Dev. Next. Who has been appointed as the Chief Justice of Allahabad High Court? I'll give you the options. And the answer is Justice Sanjay Yadav. Justice Sanjay Yadav is the Chief Justice of Allahabad High Court. The last. What was the theme of 47th G7 summit? And the answer is Build Back Better. Build Back Better. So thank you. Thank you. So if you like our videos, please subscribe to Concepts Hub. Okay, be in touch with concepts up will come up with more questions in the future. Thank you all.